starts with a hey, and then we get down and we start to dance in my booty. Get down and boogie with the tip top, sticking it on the dance floor. I'm not checking you out, I'm just checking your checks. It better be good so I could be bad. I know you fancy. Do you think I'm sexy?
Alright guys, we got a jam-packed show for you today because we are doing cheap, easy, completely do-it-yourself mods that are actually really fun to install at the same time. We're talking about tires and rims, making them pop without spending a whole lot of dough to do it. Plus then we're gonna go inside the car and do something that maybe not for everybody, but it was for me, and that's making steel floor plates. You can order these online, but the guy that makes them has quit answering his phone. So today, Frankie and I are gonna make our own and show you guys how to do the exact same thing. And we're gonna show you all of this and a whole lot more. So what are we waiting for? Let's just do this thing. Guys, let me know what you think of this. I just got done putting lettering on the tires, and it's a rubber lettering that actually is permanent. It permanently adheres to the tires, even during daily driving. So you can take this in the mud, the snow, the rain, and that lettering will never come off. But let me know, do you guys like that look? Yes or no? So now one other step that we've got to do is I actually got to use acetone on the back side of the words. So we got to actually clear the back side, and then these words actually go on this sticker upside down. So the monkey goes in the middle.
To the O. First O.
Monkey in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the side we want to see. This is the side that, so this goes on the first O.
Yeah.
First O.
Yeah.
So you got dirt on your side, and I got monkey on my side. Now these things actually hold up really well, even to daily driving. In fact, my old pair never wore off until they met a curb. But I am now using treadwearletters.com because you can put your logo into the wording. Check this out. So where are we going with this one?
Same place between them letters, and then we'll the monkey, the center. You go with the
right, M.
Yeah, between the M. So the M will be up in here.
Okay, we ready? Putting the lettering on my tires, guys, is seriously one of my favorite cheap, easy, do-it-yourself mods because you will be surprised at how many people look at your car with these things on them. Then your T is going to be here, and your I is going to be right on that G.
R is. My R is.
Oh, R is going to be on the G, and then
R,
monkey
T,
comes this way.
Yeah, R is on the G.
Okay. Alright guys, here's one of the worst parts about this tire lettering. Even though I freaking love this stuff, don't scrape a curb. This is what'll happen. Look at, my entire monkey got rubbed off. It's just shot. So now, what I gotta do is I either gotta replace that part of it, or maybe I'll just do something completely different. I don't know. But I gotta remove all of it first, and then start all over again. Is that working? Not really. Yeah, it's in there pretty tight. That adhesive they use is pretty tough stuff. Yeah. All right, we'll keep you updated on how that goes.
Put your arms around where I can see them. Put your hands around where I can feel them. I'll be giving you the satisfaction, but no attraction, no action. It's not about the size, it's how you use what your mama gave you. You snooze, you lose. Look at me dancing. Do you think I'm sexy?
Guys, we got a fun project today. We're gonna turn an old piece of scrap diamond plate that we found into brand new floor mats. Check this out, guys. Look at this. Is that cool or what? The total cost of this project, about 20 bucks. We're gonna show you everything that we're doing today to take this project and make it come to life. So if you guys ever want to do something like it, you can. So let's get this thing started. All right, guys, part of our interior makeover on this Dodge Challenger means we're making our own floor mats. But we're not just making them out of anything. What are we using, Frankie?
Diamond plated aluminum.
So diamond plated aluminum. Problem is the piece we got is just a titch too small, but we're gonna use the existing floor mats as our template. The beautiful part is when we're using metal, we don't want to exactly match the way the existing floor mats are, because what happens is they roll up on the sides. So we literally got just a little bit of extra space on each side, so the floor mats that we fabricate tonight are going to be a little bit smaller than the standard ones. That was a piece of scrap, right, Frankie?
Yeah.
We didn't go out and buy this. We're just making do with what we got. Nothing like recycling, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's my favorite part of these projects. All right, so how are we looking?
Yeah.
We're just going to lose a little bit of this end right here, right?
Well, and this one here, this corner here.
So now you've got it flipped over so that when we cut this out, the top, the diamond plate side will be up. So
Yep.
we'll actually have the diamond plates for our tread. All right, we've got our game plan. We are going to lose one corner on both pieces. But that's about as tight as we're going to be able to get it. And actually the mats are a little too big anyway, so the little bit we're going to lose, which is right there, right where Frankie's at, we'll lose that one piece. There we go. So we're gonna lose this little bit of this corner. Yeah, we got it. All right, first thing we've got to do so we can cut is move the Mustang. All right, first thing we've got to do is jumpstart the Mustang. All right,
Yeah.
take your best guess in the comments down below. How many of these batteries you think we're gonna go through trying to cut this? Let's
We'll
keep
probably
track.
go through more blades.
More blades? How
More.
many blades do you got?
I only got 2, so we're probably never gonna make it. We'll try the Sawzall next.
And then we're also going to use the Sawzall, the Milwaukee Sawzall. This one with the hacksaw blade, because we were experimenting with it before.
And it worked pretty good.
Dude, it was like a hot knife through butter.
Yep.
I mean, it was insane how well it cut. You want me to cut it or you want to cut it?
I'll try it first time.
Frankie loves playing with tools. All right, hold on. Let me hold it.
Yeah, I want to get into a corner so it don't vibrate too much.
It's tough work sitting down.
Then we hit one of the thicker spots.
Oh, so every time we hit one of the diamond blades.
Yeah. Blade might be already be gummed up.
I think that blade is done. That one. This stuff is tough
you
to
can't
cut.
even see the teeth. See how it builds up? How it gums them up?
Oh,
I can do this with the cutting wheel
Grinder.
up so far.
right. Probably should have safety glasses on.
Probably.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're raised on a farm. They didn't even make safety glasses when we were growing up, did they?
Not that I know of.
Nope. They did have safety glasses when I was growing up, but they had, actually my dad bought me like a whole plastic face shield.
Yeah.
Yep. And because otherwise you'd had them like googles that would form around your head.
Does that mean we can cut to it?
That wheel is almost non-existent now.
I know it.
So we're doing the score and cut method. We're scoring it. That blade is done. Frankie, look at that.
We'll get a little more. We'll get a little bit more out of it.
That's crazy. Let me see that blade. Hold that up. So this is your blade. That like literally is all that's left of that. Are you are you done with it?
Yeah.
Finally?
I ain't got no more to cut. I'm gonna see if this will cut it now. Put that other wheel in and get it scored a little more, huh? That does help.
Frankie's patented score and cutting method.
Now we can put the grinding wheel on it.
All right, burr removal time. All of those little tiny burrs got to come off. And then we're going to polish it. All the fun. It takes 2 buffing wheels, but look at the results we can get. We can go from this to this, and what we're using is mothers. It's mag and aluminum polish. We just kind of get it lubed up real good inside of here, and then what we do is we just put it over the entire thing, and it's going to turn black, and we want it to turn black because that means it's oxidizing. It's getting the oxidation off. And we gotta work it in pretty good. And go both ways with it. That way, because you got all these little crevices in here, that way you can get it in, you know, as much as you can both ways. This is not the final buffing wheel. In fact, this is the final buffing wheel. After you get it all, you know, you get the black in there, then you hit it with this one, and that's what really makes it polish. So what we're doing is we're taking all the dirt off, really.
Flip your rag. See how dirty it is?
Holy crap. That's just from this one little section here.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I'm learning from you guys. I'm learning from you guys. You gotta protect your eyes. There, I've made like a half a dozen chainsaw videos without wearing any safety goggles. And now you guys got me wearing safety goggles when I'm polishing aluminum. But actually, thank you. Like I said, I learn from you guys all the time. Okay, so now we're grabbing another wheel. So this is the 3rd wheel to do the polishing with this. Okay, we're getting closer to the final steps. We use this product called Never Dull. And this kind of shows you what you missed. So you literally just rip off a chunk and you start scrubbing. And you're gonna see how this is gonna pick up all the stuff you left behind. It's gonna, look at that. So you guys just seen me buff this out. That is everything we missed. That is how much we missed.
And it all depends on how much you want to shine to get it to shiny. I mean, you guys can keep going and going and going. And
I guess you get right to where you want it to be eventually, right?
yeah.
So Frankie, you've used this Never Dull before?
Yep.
On brass, you said?
On brass stuff, yeah. And it just really brings a shine to the brass. Unbelievable.
So we use Mothers for the polish, and then the final coat is Never Dull. Then we got a little more elbow work to do, and then we'll show you what this one looks like when we're done. Is the other one done, Frankie?
Yep, it's right there around the corner.
Nice. That's the difference, guys. From that to that. Wow. So the next thing we've got to do is create the perfect bend in the floor mat to contour to the floor. And what better to use than the car that you're going to be putting it in. So what we've got here is we're actually going to take the car and we're going to drive it over the mat, and then we're going to bend it up from there.
A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. One more time. Go. Try that.
So you can see how much of a bend we got to put in it, and we'll see if that'll fit. Alright guys, well I hope you've enjoyed today's video. We're going to link everything that we got down below this video, so if you guys want to attempt to do any of these things yourself, you can. You'll know where to get it, and hopefully this video has helped you out. Now let me know in the future, do you guys like videos like this? Because honestly, I love videos like this, and I need to know yes or no. I'm looking at a totaled out Jeep that I want to turn from a fugly car into a monster car. But you guys tell me, should I do this thing or not? Because this thing has been smashed and bashed, and it means that I'm gonna have to pretty much completely rebuild this thing, which honestly sounds